Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. J.C. Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's got to just be thankful he keeps getting the ball, because as a starting pitcher, he's got a career ERA through the roof. And I don't know how they keep letting him go out there and start. Hopefully for his sake and the rest of his teammates, he throws a lot better in this one.
Brett Gardner heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But there to take it is Escobar, and that's a tough out number one. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Turned, and that is off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Batting third,
Aaron Judd takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause, and the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Matt Holliday set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got two on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Calhoun, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It's the Yankees 0. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
The Halos, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sabathia sets his sights. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Didi Gregorius has established himself as one of the finest defensive shortstops in the league. His range, absolutely unreal. And his arm could qualify as a deadly weapon. Instincts are second to none. That makes him the complete shortstop.
Albert Pujols gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. After one, no score. Gary Sanchez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Sanchez.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Didi Gregorius stands in for the first time.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Digging in now, Chase Headley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores. Chris Carter stands in.
Chris Carter.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and That's not working for him.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brett Gardner will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game.
Gardner.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hit to first. Backhanded. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Yunel Escobar strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Sabathia into his motion. 0-2 on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Judd has a beat on it. 1 out. Luis Valbuena settles into the box for his first chance.
Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Andrelton Simmons set to hit now for the first time.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he lays off there. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
And I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Eric Young Jr. set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Anaheim right after this. Aaron Judd is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Matt Holliday will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Starlin Castro is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat.
Starlin Castro.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number one. Gary Sanchez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Chris Carter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea.
Simmons dives. What a stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Martin Maldonado digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Castro. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Leadoff man set down now for the second baseman, Danny Espinosa. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Cameron Maben stands in for the lined out in his first at-bat. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judd moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Aaron Hicks will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Aaron Judd stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 00.
Yunel Escobar is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Luis Valbuena is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia, and it remains a 5-0 ball game. Matt Holliday heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 3-1 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
The batter number 14.
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Chase Headley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short, taken in by Simmons, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. They lead this one 5-0. Simmons will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Bounce to first. Carter takes it in. Over to the bag with it is Carter to record the unassisted putout. Martin Maldonado will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Digging in, Danny Espinoza. He drew a walk his first time up. Sabathia pauses. First pitch on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Number 62 will come in and pitch now.
For the Angels, number 62.
Chris Carter will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Chris Carter.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brett Gardner will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Cameron Maybin will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor.
I figure you're not going to win too many games when that
batter here, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges. And
will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Albert Pujols will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Throw gets 2 down. Yunel Escobar again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
0-2.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Here comes Adam Bull right to him for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Matt Holliday digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's inside. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Batter number 14, second baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Calhoun has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Maben. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena. And they'll need him to get something going here. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter number 2,
Andrelton Simmons
shortstop,
will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And there's ball 1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judd is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
left fielder, number 8,
Eric Young Jr. will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 6 and the Angels nothing. Didi Gregorius comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it's trouble here for Espinosa. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Now batting,
Chase Headley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
On to first, and Headley's retired. It's a double play.
first baseman,
Chris Carter steps into the box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Young. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Martin Maldonado will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think Paul got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Very nicely done right there. This ball is hit hard, and I thought he might just play it safe and take it on the hop. But he goes into the slide and just does get the web of the glove underneath the baseball to make that play.
Danny Espinosa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cameron Maybin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brett Gardner struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Justin Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brett Gardner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's 1-for-4 for the game.
Center fielder, Aaron.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air and deep to left center field. Maybin ranging back. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Aaron Judd is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Espinoza has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Cole Calhoun will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Number 5,
Albert Pujols will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Yunel Escobar will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And that's a hallmark of this ball club. They'll fight you to the very end. They were down to their last strike, but he decides he's not ready to go home just yet. And that's your one responsibility in this spot. Just keep the line moving for one more batter.
Luis Valbuena stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, CC Sabathia. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-0. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A. 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.